Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We all know that stars or horoscope tells a lot about the nature of people, and this kind of knowledge can be really helpful in dating. That is why today in this video we will be talking about 10 things that you should know before dating an Aries man or woman. Do not date Aries man or woman without watching this video, as it contains tips and tricks that can help you in your love life. Before proceeding to the next video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and to switch on the post notification bell icon to receive all of our related uploads on the go. Click on the link in the description box below to discover more about numerology and its interpretations. So without further ado, let's get down to business. Let's first have an idea about the star Aries. Aries are born leaders, sportsmen, and business owners. They are innovative, unique, and grab attention, topping whatever tournament they enter. Aries shows daring and initiative, but once tasks are initiated and put into motion, they go on to something new. Failure isn't in Aries DNA, therefore they don't expect it. That is what distinguishes them as true sun sign adventurers and innovators. Defeat is not a choice, only victory is. Aries must collaborate with others to develop a shared purpose that may not have been the initial intention. If you know the element of Aries, this will greatly simplify the understanding of his actions and help establish communication. This sign does not just open the zodiac circle, it belongs to the fiery trine. And it is no coincidence that it symbolizes the beginning of spring and the birth of a new life. Fiery Aries opens the astrological year. Its main distinguishing feature is vitality. Wards of the fiery element are hard to miss. They are active, ambitious, and courageous. But the zodiac flame can make them overconfident and impatient. And such outbursts are unlikely to appeal to those who are now nearby. The fiery element provokes Aries as to recklessness and tendency to do something without thinking about the consequences and not fully understanding the issue. Such impulsiveness can bring surprises in the finale. However, the hot sign is of little concern. He does not even consider himself wrong or guilty. Representatives of the horoscope are bright people, very attractive sexually, with a wild temperament, a hot head, heart, and blood. Let's see. 10 things to know before dating an Aries man or woman. Number 1. The shy and introverted Aries can be quite rebellious. Aries have a tendency to be considered quiet in most social situations. They don't talk too much if they don't have to, but that does not mean that they don't have anything to say at all. If something bothers them or catches their eye, they can suddenly take you by surprise and become very rebellious. Have you ever wondered why your partner gets so aggressive sometimes? At times, he or she may seem so upset that you could be confused and wonder if has anger management issues. The reality of the matter is that Aries are natural rebels. They have always been fighting for equal rights, fairness, and to ensure that everything is in order. If anything they don't like grabs their attention, they seldom remain silent. If you're out on a trip and notice something looking at you at all times, you might approach that individual and question them. They are not the type to readily let go of things and will fight to the death in any confrontation. For them, romance, job, and living are all battles, and their strategy is frequently to demonstrate their might and strength. Number 2. Aries man or woman will rarely make the first move. Will a person born in the sign of Aries be the one to take the initiative? Most likely not. If you're anticipating him to making the first move on you, don't hold your breath. Aries men are incredibly egotistical because anything that makes them appear lesser has always been something they despise. If you want someone to ask you out, or if you're not looking for him to propose, he'll probably rarely do it on his own. Yes, it's quite similar to seeing a timid guy. You must take the initiative and then allow him to advance the connection. However, if you do so, they will ensure that all of your needs, wants, and wishes are fully addressed. Rather than waiting for him to make the move, you can lead the way by showing your sincerity and love. This way, Aries can learn and catch up to you. Number 3. Aries are never appreciative. The fact is that Aries' personality is not very good at praising. This is why astrological matchmaking might help. However, they are definitely genuine people. They love you and care for you. They do. However, you may be pushing for too much if you prepare his favorite dinner and wait for him to exclaim how good it is. They are frequently deafeningly quiet and only talk when absolutely necessary. So don't be surprised if he gives you the cold shoulder. For Aries men and women, this is good equates to wow, this is really delicious. They aren't naturally artistic, thus, they have a hard time grasping the skill of cooking or anything else that requires a creative and artistic endeavor. As a result, they will not value the product of your efforts to the amount that you anticipate. Roll with the punches. and consider it one of the relationship tips for Aries. In this scenario, start picking up on his body posture or search for a soft smirk as a sign of his gratitude. Number 4. The Aries are bad with dates. Aries have their own world to think about, so don't expect them to remember dates like anniversaries, birthdays, etc. These people are busy with their own wild imagination and may be quiet sometimes, not because they are angry or upset at you, but just thinking or admiring you in some way. They have a lot to think about and love pondering over things quietly, so don't expect them to remember dates or special events or any related event that happens between you and that Aries person, because they don't really give much importance to those events, but rather give significance to you. When you think that the anniversary or birthdays are important, then the best solution is to remind them and then have them take the lead, because this is something they love to do, to be in charge. Number 5. Don't even dare to ignore an Aries, even by mistake. This point is very important and will help a lot in your life if you are dating an Aries, as these people are high in ego and really self-centered. They do not easily accept the mistakes or even console people when their egos come in between. They despise settling for the same or less, making compromises. They're utilitarian, commercial, and philosophical all at the same time. Any emotional conflict you believe may succeed on him will almost certainly boomerang. It's either their way or the highway for them. There are no other words to describe it. You might even suspect that you're dating a psychopath. If you're having an emotional outburst or a tirade or crying, find an Aries to calm you down. He's not the type to want to bend over backwards to accommodate you, so be patient, listen to what he has to say, take what makes perfect sense to you, and continue along. In many circumstances, you'll find that his choices are beneficial to both of you. The best way is that don't expect such a thing from him, and then you will never be disappointed. Number 6. Be prepared for adventure, sarcasm, fast-thinking humor, and much more. Be ready for fast-thinking humor and sarcasm, stubbornness, extreme loyalty, adventure, as Aries can't sit still until he or she wants to sit still, and even that won't be for too long. An Aries is loyal and definitely won't be the first to ruin a relationship, but knows how to follow suit if that's the path you're on. They find no pleasure in anyone playing games with their heart or mind. Don't be a loser or a liar. Aries have a violent streak, so you really don't want to get caught cheating or lying. Something will probably get broken into a whole bunch of pieces, or worse, you'll become invisible and non-existent. Number 7. Don't test an Aries' anger or temperament. They're cocky. Well, it can be a turn on that they have their shit together, but they can be arrogant at times because they have it all together, and seemingly so. They are selfish at times too, but they know you have to be in this world we live in. They know no one will put them first, but they will be the ones to take care of their needs first and foremost. They get the rap for being selfish and arrogant for this reason. Aries is not lightweight and not for everyone to handle. They're intense, but there's so much more than all this. They are audacious and reckless, and they will tumble often. They, on the other hand, refuse to accept failure. They don't always complete what they begin. They are only concerned with today's events. Yesterday's lessons have been forgotten, and tomorrow is still far away. They find it difficult to take commands. Thus, they enjoy working for themselves. They are not slackers and will not permit them. They are willing to stay up late to express their feedback to you. They don't require the use of napping drugs. They'd rather stay up with the intention of forgetting anything important. They have a commanding presence, are outspoken, and are quick to get to the subject. They put in a lot of effort into acquire what they want. As a result, they are forceful, arrogant, and may inadvertently step on others. Number 8. They can be really impulsive and impatient about the slightest thing. Aries is a fire sign. They have a deep and intense sense of what is going on around them. They adore you and are equally enamored of you when you offend them. When Aries is enraged, avoid approaching them. Don't add to their rage by putting out fires. Allow them time to analyze their strong feelings. Aries may say nasty things in the midst of a crisis, but they will end up regretting it anyway. Aries is a rule breaker who enjoys breaking them. They despise having to take someone's place. They also despise following the herd. They have a distinct identity that they flaunt openly. If you try to put an Aries in a cage, they will burst out. Don't give them a reason to rebel, since it will just drag them further apart rather than closer together. Don't try to shoehorn them into your ideal of perfection and correctness. Allow them to be themselves and bask in the enchantment. You can never win from an Aries, so it's best to forfeit. Number 9. They have a pure heart and love their family. Aries has always been a great forgiver. They do not really carry it against you, and they may make reparations quickly. They provide you with numerous opportunities. They always give you way too much credit when it comes to you. They overlook your flaws and overlook you. No matter how upset they are, they go to sleep with you at the twilight of each day. They let you look into their hearts, read their minds, and enter their homes. Aries are quite usually upfront, so are likely to approach the person and have it out with them. Depending on how aggressive their chart is, they might even end up physically fighting with them. Aries are opinionated and outspoken too. Number 10. They are sincere but never share. In life, Aries prefer to take position of the main and does not want to share it with anyone. Material wealth and financial well-being are not as important to them as success, popularity, and recognition. By nature, Aries is impulsive, irritable, and unrestrained. They can also be called lively and passionate supporters of bright ideas. Describing Aries in a few words, we always come up to the fact that they are most often called fiery, passionate, and nervous. That is why they belong to the fire element. Representatives of the element of fire are always positive. They know their worth, and they are energetic and sincere. Well, that was it for this video. I hope you got to know a lot about the star Aries. Leave a comment below if you want to learn more about the other stars. Subscribe, like, and comment on the channel, and don't forget to click the post notification bell icon to receive all of our uploads in your inbox immediately. To learn more about numerological readings, then click on the link available in the description box below. With that, it's time for me to end my video. Till next time, stay safe, and thanks for watching.